When it comes to confectionery giants, Skittles stands out, not just for its iconic rainbow colors, but also for the staggering scale at which they're produced.
How'd they get so much flavor in these Skittles Littles?
Every single day, Mars Wrigley churns out over 200 million Skittles, contributing to an annual output of more than 73 billion candies. If you lined up all the Skittles made in 1 year, they would circle the Earth over 40 times. That's enough candy to fill dozens of Olympic-sized swimming pools. But here's the question: what really goes on behind the doors of the factory that produces these little fruit-flavored wonders? How does a seemingly simple candy transform from raw ingredients into a glossy, chewy, colorful treat enjoyed in more than 65 countries? Take a journey with us behind the scenes to discover how Skittles are made. Ready to see how your favorite candy gets from factory to shelf? Subscribe now and join Captain Discovery's journey. Before we uncover the fascinating production process of Skittles, it's worth exploring how this beloved candy came to be. Surprisingly, Skittles didn't start in the US, but they were first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1974. The original Skittles were imported to the US 5 years later in 1979, where they quickly gained a fan base. By the early 1980s, the production of Skittles had fully shifted to the US, and the candy was already becoming a cultural icon. The name Skittles itself remains somewhat of a mystery, with some speculating that it might be linked to a traditional English game of the same name, in which players throw objects to knock down pins, much like bowling. However, it's the bright, bold packaging and irresistible taste the rainbow slogan, introduced in 1994, that cemented Skittles as one of the most recognizable candy brands in the world. From there, the candies evolved, adding new flavors, limited editions, and variations such as Skittles Wild Berry, Sour Skittles, and Tropical Skittles. Today, the brand has grown into a $1.2 billion empire, loved by consumers of all ages across the globe. Let's now step inside the factory and explore how Skittles are made. Ever wonder how much sugar goes into creating millions of Skittles each day? At the start of production, around 35,000 pounds of sugar are used daily at the Skittles factory in Yorkville, Illinois. Along with sugar, the factory processes large quantities of corn syrup and hydrogenated palm kernel oil to form the chewy center of the candy. Every year, Skittles uses more than 100,000 pounds of natural and artificial flavorings, which are precisely blended for that perfect burst of flavor. Did you know? The factory produces over 200 million Skittles every day, which means it's constantly mixing these ingredients on a massive scale. Discovery Challenge. Skittles are all about fun and flavor, and we want to know more about you. Which of these Skittle moments sounds most like you? A. I love picking out my favorite color before I eat them. B. I eat them all at once because I can't choose just one flavor. C. I like organizing them by color before I enjoy them. D. I love to try mixing flavors to see what tastes best. Tell us your choice in the comments. And while you're at it, what would you add to the Skittles production process if you were in charge? A new flavor? A different shape? We can't wait to hear your ideas. Can you imagine how many candy centers are formed every single day to make Skittles? Once mixed, the ingredients are heated in industrial-sized kettles, each capable of holding 5,000 pounds of candy mixture. The resulting syrup is cooled and then poured into molds to shape each Skittles chewy center. The Yorkville factory alone shapes millions of these centers each day, producing about 70 billion Skittles annually. Did you know it takes hours to carefully coat each Skittle with its crunchy shell? The coating process is where Skittles gets their famous candy shell. In large rotating drums, the chewy centers are sprayed with multiple layers of sugar syrup, adding up to 20% of the final Skittles weight. Each drum holds several thousand pounds of candy at once, and it takes up to 2 hours for the layers to build up and harden into the perfect outer shell. Question for you: can you believe that every single Skittle is coated and colored individually? That's millions of perfectly polished Skittles every day. How fast do you think machines can check thousands of Skittles for imperfections? After coating, each Skittle gets a final polishing treatment. Over 500 pounds of food-grade wax are used weekly to give the Skittles their signature shine. Once polished, the signature S is printed onto each Skittle using specialized machines that ensure precision and consistency. This tiny S is what completes the iconic look of every Skittle. Then the candies pass through advanced optical sorting machines that check for imperfections in size, shape, and color. Even if one Skittle is off, it's discarded or recycled. This ensures that only the most perfect candies make it to packaging. Fun trivia: the quality control machines can inspect up to 2,000 Skittles per second. Can you guess how many bags of Skittles are packed every hour? Once polished, the Skittles are packaged at lightning speed. The factory's fully automated lines package over 50,000 bags of Skittles per hour. These bags come in different sizes, ranging from small snack pouches to large family packs, and they are shipped to over 65 countries around the world. The Yorkville factory alone ships thousands of pallets of Skittles daily, ensuring that you can taste the rainbow no matter where you are. Mars Inc., the parent company of Skittles, has made significant strides in adopting sustainable practices to reduce its environmental footprint. One of the key initiatives is minimizing water and energy usage across their factories. Mars has pledged to reduce water use by 50% at high-risk manufacturing sites by 2025, a commitment that extends to factories producing Skittles. In addition, Mars is focusing on reducing greenhouse gas emissions, with a goal to achieve net zero emissions by 2050. The use of renewable energy in their operations is steadily increasing, with many factories already switching to wind or solar power. Packaging is another critical area. Mars is committed to making all of its packaging 100% recyclable by 2025, including the colorful Skittles wrappers. These efforts align with the company's wider sustainability goals, aiming to minimize plastic waste and promote a circular economy. These initiatives show that even while producing millions of Skittles daily, the company is dedicated to reducing its environmental footprint and contributing to a healthier planet. Thank you for joining us in exploring the fascinating production process of Skittles. Enjoy exploring factory production with us? Like, share, and subscribe to Captain Discovery for more fascinating insights into manufacturing.